Salute Squad, and welcome to the Righteous Fair. We don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we not gonna complicate it. So today, guys, we got 14-year-old girl shot outside Whitehaven Community Center. And this is a tough one, guys. This is what I mean by small things become bigger than what they need to be when we dealing with kids. And we have a lot of adults that think they're adults. They call themselves adults, but they kids, guys. So let's get into this story. Memphis, Tennessee. A 14-year-old girl was shot Thursday outside a Whitehaven Community Center after a fight, police say. Police said her injuries were not critical. The suspect, a woman, fled the scene in a black sedan with two other females. See, so we go around here and we teach the kids and the boys and the girls that it's only men. Be scary, act scarier than men. The men are monsters, and we leave them boo-boo the fool to get done dirty by a female. So we need to stop teaching them, and we got to start teaching these kids with some balance. Anybody is capable to do some dumb stuff when we all running around here off false information. Understand that, guys. Officers just responded just before 4 p.m. to the 4300 block of Garland Drive. Police said the shooting did not occur inside the community center, but photos show the building surrounded with crime scene tape. A witness at the scene said it stemmed from an argument about 2 weeks ago. That is 14 days. Now, this is what I mean by these people be addicted to the nonsense. You mean you can't let that go? Something that happened 14 days ago, you can't let it go. 2 weeks ago, guys. The fight Thursday, according to witnesses, was between the victim and the suspect's daughter, who's supposed to be a one-on-one, but witnesses said two adults stepped in after seeing one of the children losing. I guess she saw her daughter losing, so she decided to jump in, and it escalated from there, said Jamiyah Leake, a friend of the victim and witness. One of those adults allegedly pepper sprayed the area, then fired a warning shot before pointing the gun at the children. Witnesses at the scene said the next shot went towards the victim, injuring the young girl. They saw the daughter was on the ground, then she went into the car, got the pistol, and she shot one time in the air, came back, got up, close, shot her in the arm, and then she shot the car 2 times, said Maya Higginbottom, another friend of the victim and witness of the shooting. Cheryl Cobb was trying to pick up her granddaughter and says she got nothing but silence from one of the suspects. I walked up to the man and I said, please don't let the kids fight, Cobb said. Cobb say one man and another woman had walked up to the fight but didn't break it up. Yeah, those was the perpetrators. Those was the big kids that they still living vicariously through these kids. So, you know what I mean? They was taught dumb stuff, so now they finna teach the kids dumb stuff. That's how that work. Cops say one man and another woman had walked up to the fight but didn't break it up. It was really dumb. Like that is all I can tell you. Over a little fight, said Leake. A fight that little. It never should have got this big and become this big of a problem. Nobody should have got hurt from gun violence or none of that over a little fight that happened between a boy and a girl 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Why are we still on this? And that's what I said. That's what I said. See, so now that it's over, a boy and a girl, that leads me to believe somebody went and got their cousin or their sister and they got their ass whipped. And because the ego and the pride on these foolish people, on these mentally ill people, can't take an ass whipping, they escalated to gunfight. You see? And I just want you to know, these women don't listen to men. So yes, there's a man on the scene. There was a man mentioned, but we know who run the show. We know who's the backbone of the community, guys. Now let's get into the next part of this video where they catch her.
A teenager is recovering at a Memphis hospital tonight after a shooting outside a community center. It all happened in Whitehaven today. Witnesses tell us the shooter was an adult. Good evening, I'm Joe Burke.
And I'm Joy Redmond. Action News 5's Bria Bolden spoke with witnesses who saw the whole ordeal. She has the latest on the investigation.
The 14-year-old victim is expected to be okay after witnesses tell me she was shot in the arm by the mother of a girl she got in an argument with.
As I started to walk away, I heard the first shot.
Cheryl Cobb was waiting to pick up her granddaughter from the Whitehaven Community Center when an argument between teenage girls turned into a shooting.
Then there was a child passed out on the floor. And then there was another child that had gotten maced also that was sitting in my truck that I didn't realize they had all. A lot of the children had jumped into my truck to get away from what was going on.
Friends of the 14-year-old girl injured in the shooting say she was shot by an adult woman. Memphis police have not confirmed this information, only saying the shooter is female. Jamiyah Leake, a friend of the victim, says it all started as a fight between the shooter's daughter and her friend.
A fight that little, it never should have got this big and became this big of a problem. Nobody should have got hurt from gun violence or none of that over a little fight that happened between a boy and a girl 2 weeks ago.
More people got involved in the fight, including the shooter. Several witnesses say the shooter and another adult began using pepper spray. The shooter then allegedly went back to her car to grab a gun, then shot the teenage victim.
It doesn't take any courage to use a gun, especially on a child, especially when they're down. I have lived here for 26 years. I don't know how much longer I plan on staying here. I feel like I live in a war zone.
Memphis police are still looking for the shooter. They say they were last seen driving away from the shooting scene in a black sedan. Bria Bolden, Action News 5.
Facing multiple charges after a shooting outside of a community center, 43-year-old Tequila Curry is accused of shooting a 14-year-old girl. WREG's Alan Self is live tonight at the Criminal Justice Center with the latest on this investigation. And Alan, what have you learned tonight?
Tequila Curry tells us Tequila Curry is set to go before a judge tomorrow morning. We spoke with her aunt, who tells us they share a strong bond. She says she's shocked by the charges and just learning about the details. Memphis police say outside the community center on Graceland Drive, a fight between two juvenile females escalated into a shooting on Thursday afternoon. According to eyewitnesses, the altercation started as a one-on-one fight, but two adults intervened, including 43-year-old Tequila Curry. Police say she pepper sprayed the area and fired a warning shot. Witnesses say Curry then pointed the gun at children and fired again, hitting a 14-year-old victim in the arm.
It was a one-on-one fight, man. It was a one-on-one fight. Now, I get you jumping in and pulling your daughter up out of there, and then you go teach your daughter how to fight. But in no way, shape, or form do you go pull out a gun now. That's crazy. That's mental health. The HPD, go get that fixed, man. Go get that fixed.
The girl was rushed to LeBonner Children's Hospital and is recovering from non-critical injuries. Investigators say Curry then took off in a black Chevy Malibu, firing yet another shot as she left. Police arrested Curry the next day and charged her with aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and being a convicted felon in possession of a handgun. She was given a $275,000 bond. Her aunt is shocked by the number.
She's not an animal like they pretend that she is. For her bond to be that high, I can't believe it. I can't.
Wait the F a minute. You look at this woman right here, grandma, auntie, or whoever the hell you is. Look at that woman right there. You mean to tell me you don't see that craziness all over that woman? That woman don't look like she give you the shirt off her back. She got tattoos all on the neck. Plus, she's a convicted felon, so she already made her mistakes. She's supposed to be learning from that mistake, yet she get caught with a gun. She got a gun, ma'am. She shot us. She shot somebody. They nuts. Wow. And this is why the community never get any better. This is exactly why, guys.
Tequila Curry's aunt, who wished to remain anonymous, told us she helped raise Curry as a child and has a close relationship with her.
That was my little mini-me growing up. We did things. I talked to her. We played cards. We did everything growing up. I don't know this person that they trying to put together right now. I don't. And it's hurt my heart to just find this out, but she's not a bad person.
She also offered a deeper understanding of what may have driven Curry's actions.
A mother do anything for their children to protect them. I hope what they're saying is not true. But as a mother, you have to protect your children. I understand that.
The aunt also mentioned Curry's mother passing away 2 years ago. Despite the circumstances, the aunt expressed her sympathy for her niece as well as the victim.
And I just found out about it and it's eating me up. But I want to pray for her and the child that they accused her of shooting. And I hope everything turned out for the best.
Police are still investigating the circumstances surrounding the fight and the shooting. For your news leader at 201 Poplar, I'm Alan Self, WREG News Channel 3.
Big difference in energy, I'll tell you that. From the lady, from the adult mother in that first clip to this second adult auntie who's a mother, because she took ownership to raising this animal right here. She said, I've raised her. You know what I mean? They don't know what to say up out their mouth. That's not a flex, ma'am. This is what you raised. This is what you raised and put out here for all of us to live around. So, guys, for homework today, in the comment section, guys, how do y'all feel about what the mother, or the auntie, I should say, what the auntie said about this girl being a very nice person, being a wholesome human being? All right, y'all, wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. And don't forget to hit that like button.